All right, Megan, thanks so much. Hey, today in our pet segment, we are talking about anxieties that your pet may deal with. And Dr. Jerome Williams, our regular guest, and our special guest today, Dr. Larry Myers, join us to talk about that this morning. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning. And, you know, I have to rely on his expertise so often with these behavioral issues. Dr. Myers is a good one.
So when Jillian is too cool to have any anxiety, so she's just hanging out with us today. Pretty much, that's right. So you're talking about things like separation anxiety, or animals are afraid of fireworks, those type of things?
Well, actually, what I really wanted to let the audience know about is a condition called generalized anxiety. And it can start with things like noise anxiety, noise phobia, separation anxiety. Left untreated, what happens is it generalizes. So say there's a noise, fireworks, common in this state, and something happens, fireworks, oh, I'm nervous, something else happens that the animal associates with the noise, and then they learn to become anxious towards that.
So any kind of noise?
Any kind, well, and
or
it may
anything.
be, well, it could be fireworks to begin with, then it could be, oh, there was a bird chirping at the same time that were fireworks going off.
So
now I think I'm afraid of the
relate
bird.
the two.
And it grows and it grows and it grows.
Bless their hearts.
To the point where they're anxious about virtually everything, sudden movements,
Wow.
men, women, and it just simply gets worse. Now the thing is, to prevent it from getting worse, you intervene early.
All right, so let's start with the fireworks.
Okay.
How would you intervene early?
Intervene early on that one, that's pretty easy. It is, people, really. Go to your public library. They have sound effect CDs that include fireworks, and you burn a CD about 15 minutes in length,
Okay.
all about the same volume. You need a good sound system for this to work, but then you simply put your animal, be it dog or cat, it's usually dog, but cats get anxieties too. Okay, just put the animal into an area with a good sound system and start turning it up. And you observe the animal, is there any sign of anxiety? You're very low volume, you gradually turn it up. If there's any sign of anxiety, you back it down a notch. You play that CD 15 minutes morning and evening. In a few weeks, you should be able to crank it all the way up, and the animal goes,
So what are they
no big
seeing,
deal.
that nothing's going to happen to them?
Correct.
Okay.
They essentially get used to it gradually with no threatening stimulus.
Okay. So let's talk about, in the time we have left, the separation anxiety. That's totally different though.
Separation anxiety is different, and it's a little harder to treat if it becomes well established. But it depends on the circumstance. There's no one catch-all for any of these, really. You have to
Will
evaluate.
behavior alone do it, or sometimes it takes medication as well?
Well, as it becomes more advanced, it definitely requires medication as well.
One of the earliest signs of anxiety we see is the urination and the drooling, and the trembling, that kind of thing.
Yes, and a lot of people don't understand it, but one sign of stress in dogs is to yawn. Sometimes a yawn is just a yawn, but
Interesting.
sometimes it's a sign of
It's
anxiety.
something else. All right, so many of you watching right now probably deal with this, and if you want to know more, you can go to animalbehaviorclinics.com if you'd like to look that up, or go visit with you, or go see Dr. Williams and he'll recommend what you need.
His office is at the emergency clinic on Acton Rd.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see both of you.
Okay.
3 of you, I should say.